Hey, howdy, hey. So today we're looking at the Zoom65 V3 board that I am incredibly excited about. It's sitting right behind me. However, this stream is sponsored by Melitrix. Sorry, I haven't streamed in a while. I am a little bit out of it, you know, not totally in stream mode. They have not reviewed the stream, of course, because it's a stream. All my thoughts will be my own, and this will be rather fun today. Hello, everyone. Hello. I realized I forgot to upload a thumbnail for the stream, so give me one moment. Let me do that. There we go. I think we've saved it. Hi. Wow. Howdy. Hey. Lots of folks in here today. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Let me match output FPS on my camera so it stops bugging. Alright, I think we've got my frame rate synced up now. Maybe? Boardwalk FTW? Thank you. Howdy hey. Howdy hey, everyone. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope all of you have been doing well. Okay, I think we've got the FPS under control now. Yes. Amazing. Loving your background. The poison dart frog tank? Yes, me too. Also I might be trying out some fun switches today from Gatoron. They sent me a bunch of switches in the mail, so I am curious to try them. This one, I really just love the box. Says I only drink milk and don't work. And honestly, this is a bit of a mood. That's kind of me now. Howdy hey, Tiana. Howdy hey, everyone. Okay. Where's the kitty? Thankfully, she is distracted. She has been so much effort today that, like, I was actually going to stream 3 hours ago, and she just hasn't left me alone. So here we are, finally streaming. Anyways, let me push this a bit in front. I'm going to get a little bit further away. Let me know if this balanced out the audio, raising it up like that. Is the audio okay? Let me know. Okay. I'm not going to waste your time. This is the keyboard we're looking at today. It kind of looks like one of those World War I ships where they painted this as like ship camo. What is that called? Somebody out there is a World War I expert and is going to know exactly what that's called. I think the only thing that's left to do is to add this to, real quick, the exclamation point build. Hipyo is building a Zoom65 V3. Okay, that's updated. And let me update this. Hipyo is building a Zoom65 V3. Okay. There we go. We did it. Okay. Non-magnetic Hall effect keyboards just aren't as viable anymore, but they do sound awesome. I think that's a bit of a hot take, actually. Yeah, I think that's a pretty big hot take. Maybe specifically in certain gaming niches, yes. But that is quite the take. Anyways, what keyboard are you using currently? This is my daily driver. It's an electrocapacitive NIS Duo 82, and what's the other board that I Frankensteined it with? It's a Frankenstein electrocapacitive keyboard. It's plastic. There's a really long list of reasons as to why this is the keyboard I use every day, and you can watch my YouTube video that I made on it. Yeah, it's like a 2-part series. Are you going to do a Wooting remod video? Maybe one day. This is the Zoom65 box. The group buy has already started. This is a group buy keyboard. Typically, I avoid group buy keyboards. Now my current stance is I'll only work with somebody that's doing a group buy if they've done a successful group buy before and are actually kind of producing the keyboard. So that checks this box. I really just wish they wouldn't do group buys, though. But I've got all the info for it. You can type exclamation... Oop. You can type exclamation point build if you're interested. There we go. Let me pull up the product page as well. So, from what I can see, this board starts at $179 US. And the Zoom75 is a really interesting one because it has quite the legacy. The Zoom65 was like one of the very first, like, higher end keyboards. Well, okay. One of the first group buy keyboards that I looked at. Because I actually looked at way higher end keyboards before that. At the time, the original Zoom65 shook up the market in the same way that the original QWERTY keys, Owl Labs keyboards shook up the market. But now we're at V3. And a lot of things have changed since then. So, I think this could be more of an interesting stream than I was expecting. Anyways, I'll stop teasing you, and I'm going to open the box. Wow, wow. That's a couple boxes within a box. Now, I've heard the appeal to this is that you can build it in millions of ways. And in fact, they've already sold 7,000 units. So, I'm assuming this is in really high demand. Because 7,000 keyboards, I'm doing the math here, 7,000 keyboards, $179. Yeah, sounds like they could afford it in stock. 5+ million variations. Yeah, it's the type of thing where it's so many variations that most people probably won't care to try many of them. And in fact, I'm probably not going to try that many today. Okay. These are all the boxes that we've got. Looks like a bunch of different modules. I see a knob module. I see a telescope module. Hipyo, you have to try them all. All right, guys, I'm going to be streaming for the next 437 days, trying all 5 million variations of the Zoom65 V3. We'll see which happens first, the heat death of the universe, or I die. I die, so you don't have to. We gotta find the best one, you guys. As always with Mellotrix boards, they come in these nice little soft shell, semi-hard shell, semi-soft shell cases. This is really great if you're traveling around with it. You just need to chuck it in your bag, and you want to make sure that your keyboard doesn't get damaged. I have used these travel cases for traveling multiple times now, and my keyboards have never gotten damaged. So that's good. The box itself, I've had this for a day now, and I had to shove it to a corner of my room because it, like, the optical illusion thing was tripping me out. So I am just going to literally yeet it to the other side of my room. Will they ever release a Zoom98 again? I imagine so. So, like, here's the thing. As much as I think full-size people think that full-size keyboards are the best and you can't go without them, most people disagree. Or, I don't know, right? Like, full-sized or the 98% or whatever, like, I feel like they're just not that popular. But then everybody asks about them, so I don't know. Now, let me pull up this group by page real fast. And I'll just run through this with you guys. Huh. There we go. Okay, I've done about as much prep as you guys have. Also known as no prep. Now, if I turn on my Firefox, here we go. Sign up for a newsletter? No. All right. Here's your product page. You've got the Zoom65 V3. Estimated delivery time is October? That's a doozy. I mean, at least they're being honest about it, I think. Yeah, so that's 4 months. I guess, okay, well, you know what? I have been waiting 6 months for my Neo 80, and I still don't have it. So, yeah. I ordered a Neo 80 in January. I think January 7th. I've contacted Keebs for all multiple times. I think Still not here. And that was, they knew that I ordered it as Hipyo too. That's the craziest part. That, yeah, so that's, you know, everybody that keeps asking me to try Neo keyboards. 6 months. Anyways, so estimated delivery time is October. A taillight LED. Okay, we're gonna have to check that out. There's a taillight edition, a red taillight, or a frosted taillight, or a no taillight. So you're paying $10 for an RGB cutout. Granted, that does look kind of sick, so we're gonna have to check that out. And then hot dog. I think it's a vendor issue, Sagiri, but maybe both, I guess, because obviously Neo hasn't delivered it to Keeps for All. So yeah, maybe both. Wow, that's a lot of customization. So typically Melotrix boards like kind of knock it out of the park with giving you a lot of different options, but they weren't playing around here. Like, this is a lot of different color options. Wow. So that's just for backplate colors. Then there's external weight colors. There's 6 different plate options. Okay, we see flex cut PCB and non-flex cut PCB. That's good. I'm not sure which one they've sent me, so we're gonna have to find out. Yeah, it looks to be standard group buy stuff. I mean, typically, so here's my Hipyotech group buy disclaimer. I don't suggest you join a group buy unless you are incredibly passionate about the product that you want to join the group buy for. So, yeah, just like, there will be delays. You will get stuff later than you expect. And if it arrives earlier, that's a good thing, not the expected outcome. Join a group buy at your own discretion. Please. Please. Okay, they're probably not happy that I said that. But I don't care. It needs to be said about any group buy. Let's get back to the keyboard. Hide Firefox. Bazinga. Nah, Kickstarter is better. In a way, I see what you mean. But also no. Like, yeah. Hipyo, are you aware that you can have other animals in your vivarium behind you, like certain gecko species? Yes. I'm not really interested in mixing geckos with my poison dart frogs, though. Okay. Oh. Huh. Okay. Is there a yellow version? Let's look at the accessories first. So, first up, why is it not letting me? Hold on. Coiled cable. This coiled cable has seen some stuff. I wager to say that this was sent to me directly from another creator, though. So I think this has already been touched by someone else. Because it arrived, like, from the US in an Amazon box, and it was a little bit, like... So I'm not going to blame them for this cable. Yeah. Realism Omega says, it's cheap Chinese trash with horrible build quality. Just say that you're, like, racist. I don't know. There's a lot of really high quality stuff that comes out of China. There's a lot of bad stuff that comes out of China. But there's also a lot of bad stuff that comes out of the US and Europe. Just because something is inherently made in China does not make it inherently bad. Yeah, it's a weird take. In fact, like, I don't know. Don't be that guy, Hipyo. I mean, I mean... Anyways. Let's look at the accessories. While everybody fights in the chat over whether or not I was right. You can just call it trash. You don't need to add the qualifier that it was made in China. I don't know, you guys. Why can't I get this plate out? There we go. Yeah, give me the social credit, please. Give it to me. We have a very flex cutty plate. There we go. It is interesting seeing your guys' opinion on this, though. I could be wrong. Like, it's definitely a bit inflammatory to say he was racist. But it was a bit of a racist take. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, typically you hear that from your uncle from Louisiana. You know what I mean? Okay, we got another Flex Cuddy, polycarbonate, and palm. You guys didn't miss anything. Welcome to the keyboard build. Okay, I can report. Not all uncles from Louisiana? That's true. Probably just mine. It's probably just mine. You're right. Here we have the Flex Cut PCB. This is a bit of a certified womp womp moment if you're anti-flex cuts, but if you're pro flex cuts, this is a certified awesome moment. I don't know. And then, holy cow. Guys, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on here. I'm gonna say an extremely air-rated PCB. That's pretty funny. Where'd it go? I think I lost a packet, but I'm not gonna find it. Remember me. So, okay. Here's a problem. A lot of these are unlabeled. Some of them are labeled, like silica gel mount. Is there a negative to flex cut? I got flex, but I can't remember. There's a couple people in the community that think flex cuts are like literally the devil. To me, they make keyboards sound a little bit thinner. Like you don't get as full of a sound as a PCB without flex cuts. Wait, yeah, there we go. I said it. So they're not quite the devil. You're basically trading a more flexible typing experience for a little bit of a thinner sound, if I had to put it really simply. So it's a preference thing, like everything. We've got spring mounts, silica gel mounts, leaf spring mounts. This is kind of insane. O-ring mounts. Floating pin pogo mount. Magnet mount. Wait, maglev mount. What? Okay, that's actually sick. So, they've thrown in the whole kitchen sink here, and this is why I think this keyboard is actually compelling in 2024. Because if I spend $100 and I get a fully built ND75 or like Tide 65 or whatever, you're getting a relatively limited experience on how you can build your keyboard. And for this, they've differentiated it by giving you literally a million options. What? So, I guess that means you can figure out your preference in a lot of different ways. Now, maybe there's going to be a meta that ends up sounding and feeling the best for the majority of people. That could be true. It's tough to say without trying all of them myself. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't have the time to try all of these myself. I just don't. But let's check out the board itself. So, the first thing I've noticed, the color is different than the renders. I've already talked to them about this. They've told me that they know and they're working on it, but this is a prototype. So this is supposed to be the milky green, which from the renders is a bit more of a mint. This in person is more of a chartreuse. So if you like this color, it's probably not going to be this color. And if you don't like this color, it's probably not going to be this color. That's another thing to worry about anytime you're joining a group buy. Colors will be different with the prototype units versus in person. Your unit won't look like this. That's my disclosure. This is a prototype. This is a prototype. Okay. Is that enough disclosure for you guys? Do you need more? Do you need one more? Leg Dad, howdy, hey. So great to see you here. There's also two, this might be the world's tiniest little Allen key I've ever seen in my life. Allen! He's so small. He's really cute, though. Posture check? Thank you. I needed that. I have to do so many posture checks. More screws. All right. Let me double check if they gave me a build guide. They didn't. Dang. What? Bruh. Nico, howdy, hey. I got into custom keyboards because of you, and now it's my hobby. I am so sorry, but also, welcome to the hobby. Now, here's another reason why this keyboard is really cool. Some of you have seen this in a couple other boards that have gotten popular recently. I think some of the Neo boards have it. The ND75 has it. One of the first keyboards that I ever looked at had a magnetic mount that let you open and close it. So it's not anything new, but it is cool. And this is actually a feature that I think is literally crucial when looking at a board like this that has a million different mounting options, is the ease of disassembly. So you can take this thing apart. Ready for it? Pop it back together. Take it apart. Pop it back together. Take it apart. You get the point. Now, once you get cables involved like this one with the screen, it's going to be a little bit more complicated. Personally, okay. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've become a little bit less. This is controversial. I need, do I share this? I think screens are a bit of a gimmick. I'm kind of over screens. I said it! I said it! I said it! Okay, but also, hold on. But also, they can still be cool. Look at how dusty my cyberboard is. They can still be cool. This is cool. Like, this is a gimmick that, like, rides out the gimmick train. Okay, but, like, I do get excited about screens still out of, like, the principle. Like, I think it is cool that you've put a screen on a keyboard. I'm also looking at a keyboard sometime in the future that's going to kind of prove me wrong entirely. Now, I really don't know where to start with this thing. There's so much going on. Let's start with looking at the foams. This is what I care about the most. All right. So, interesting to see that they've opted to not include PETG foams. Those like water bottle plastic sheets. I've seen those in basically every keyboard recently. They're a really interesting option, and they have not included them. Contrary to popular belief, I will be building this keyboard with foam. I love foam. Yeah. Let me just line this up. There we go. Hipyo, do your dart frogs eat the isopods in your vivarium? They can from time to time, but only the babies. So the babies just have to hide. These stabilizers I've already pre-lubed, by the way. They came with the board. I'm not sure if they're supposed to come with the board or not. Yeah. So let me just pop these in. Is that? I feel like that was not as tight as it could have been. Let me see if I put that in backwards. Let's see. I just want to pull this bit of foam off. Is it more of a plug and play kind of thing? I feel like part of building this board is plug and play. In fact, if you had instructions, it would be really easy. But here's the thing. Like, I could wing building a keyboard. But I also don't want to do it wrong. Because, like, the one thing that I owe a brand when I build their keyboard is that I won't do it wrong. Leg Dad, howdy hey. Thank you for 32 months. Let's try this. Into this one, and into that. Yeah, that's way better. Okay. There we go. Alright, so I'm just putting on the stabilizers real quick. That's the first step. I don't think I'll be doing a split spacebar, but it does look like it has split spacebar support. There's a lot of actual alternate layout stuff going on here, which is really nice if you're someone that's into alternate layouts. Jason, howdy hey. Perfect thing to procrastinate sleep for. I'm so sorry. Glars's new video. I did see that. I can't believe he's actually done it. He uploaded 2 videos in a month. He must have, like, contracts. He's got to get through. There we go. Where's the... Putting this in. These are clip-in stabilizers, which actually, like, I have recently started to love. Originally, it was like clip-in stabilizers were really cool, and then they sucked. And then they were really cool again. And I'm glad they're really cool again. Oh, I did not do that right. Do you like MX Browns? Only when it's, like, controversial. Ah. Let me not put this in wrong. Can you play a sample of your new song, please? Maybe at the end of the stream. Come on. Why is this not pinching like it needs to? What's the name of the keyboard? This is a Zoom65 V3. There we go. Hey, why did you pop out? What the? What's a really good quiet budget keyboard? Just take a budget keyboard and put quiet switches in it, and you can make it quiet. The keyboard doesn't matter as much when you're going for quiet. It mostly matters that you use silent switches. When you're going for like good deep sounds or really nice case sounds, then it holds a lot more importance. But if you're going just for, I want this keyboard to be relatively quiet, silent switches. Rate the WS Mirandis. I mean, they were my favorite like all of last year. This year, I feel like there's literally so many switches that are on like a similar level. Like most HMX switches. I mean, obviously any HIMU switch. So it's really, I don't think I can just give them a rating. But yeah. Okay, which one do we think is going to be? I'm going to use this. Bazinga. No standoffs? Or are there standoffs? I think there are standoffs. Somewhere. Is the wooting worth it? That is such a personal question. You forgot the space stabilizer. Thank you. I'm actually silly. Put that here. There we go. Now, actually, I'm going to be using this plate foam. I don't think the standoffs are going to matter. I think it'll... Well, it's a less thick PCB. So standoffs are probably smart. On this episode of How Lazy Can I Be? Yet also, how not lazy can I be? Yeah, I think if you're thinking of buying a budget keyboard, unfortunately, nowadays, this keyboard isn't really considered budget. Which is kind of hilarious. Are these the right standoffs? Or are these the right standoffs? That's floating pogo pins. So these have to be the standoffs. Have you checked out the new switches from Milktooth? I sure don't think so. Wait. Is there actually not standoff? These are the standoffs. But they don't fit. But why don't they fit? Huh? Let's try this. No? Maybe this... Am I... Gotta be doing something. Alright, you know what? We're gonna wing it. We're gonna wing it. We are going to wing it. I have a screwdriver somewhere, right? Those are the standoffs for the case-mounted version? They might be, right? Like, they're these. But I can't imagine that they wouldn't have... Oh, well. This is the fun of streaming. Okay. If I tried to build a keyboard, I would sweat so much. Building a keyboard is pretty darn easy, I would say. I'm going to say we don't need the standoffs. For switches, I have these in the mail from Gateron. Gateron sent me a bunch of switches. Like the Gateron. And I was like, wait, you guys... Why are you guys messaging me? And they were like, we're going to send you switches. And I was like, okay, cool. So let me test one of these real fast. Unless you solder a keyboard old school style, I feel like normal, like, through-hole soldering isn't exactly... Oh, these look way different than I was expecting. Hold on. Oh, these are interesting. Hold on. They're very pingy. I don't feel like using these, actually. One moment. We're going to have to try a different switch. Let me just put these back. And... One moment. I gotta find new switches. I was really excited to try these new Gateron switches, so I'm just like, I just gotta see if any of them are decent. Maybe they like didn't factory lube them because they thought I would be like so epic and based. In fact, I lube them myself. Have you tried WASD keyboards? Only their keycaps. It was really convenient. Their keycap quality wasn't that great. Let me check these out real fast. Ooh. 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 Ooh, this is so much nicer. Wait. Hold on. I gotta turn off my... These feel very well lubed. But I really like these. Okay. What are these?
Bruh.
Jay, howdy hey. Thanks for the $1. Do you have a recommendation for a budget keyboard with ISO layout? Okay, I need to like sit down with all of Europe and do a workshop. Because I don't try ISO keyboards because I don't have ISO keyboards. So I never know what to recommend. Like, I always just say, Keychron has ISO. Look at that. So, I don't know. Maybe we need a workshop. So these are... They didn't mark them? Can anybody read this and tell me what switch this is? Is this a mark that says what switch? I don't know anymore. We've got mystery switches from Gateron that are incredibly well factory lubed. These are direct from the Gateron factory, made by Alfred Gateron himself. Okay. Are they smoothies? Oh, they might be. I think what's going to happen here is that the foam isn't thick enough. No, actually, I think we'll be okay. I think I'll manage. Mr. Gateron made these switches with his own 2 hands. And gosh darn it, I'm going to put some respect on his name. All right. Posture check. Oh my god, thank you. I don't want to catch any of you with bad posture. What did you guys think of my 30-minute ergonomic video? I was actually so pleasantly surprised that the Ergomech Keys people said positive things about it. Because those guys notoriously hate me. So I think we might be winning them back. Maybe. I don't know. I was really happy with how it turned out. It took a long time to make it. I spent a lot of time on it. My editor spent 32 hours editing it. Yeah. It was a lot. So I'm glad to see that it didn't just completely flop. It made you correct your posture? Hell yeah. I love that for you. Kale Silvers. I don't know if I've ever tried Kale Silvers. If they're anything like Cherry Silvers, they're not the best. But they're probably not bad if you just like lube them yourself. Gateron lunar probes. Hipyo, have you ever soldered in your entire life? I did like one through-hole soldered build. The fumes made me like get a bit of a headache, and I was just like, this isn't for me. But I have a soldering iron. I occasionally resolder a popped hot swap socket. That's about it. It's just not my thing. Ugh. Let's put a couple in the center just to not throw things off. Oh, I hate flex cuts and plates like this, though. Here you go. Coffee cream silence. Are those UNC switches? Yeah, so I did use a fume extractor. But like, you know, whenever you're looking at like an air quality report, well, this is maybe just a Californian thing, and it says like unhealthy for sensitive groups. I'm one of those sensitive groups. So it's just like, it's just not quite, you know, some things just aren't for everybody. The Epomaker Aula F75. I have heard about that keyboard relentlessly for the last couple months. I can assure you, I own it. I've just been so busy. It'll happen. Probably middle of next month. Felix, howdy hey. Try the Bridge 75, please. That's another board that's on my list. I don't own it yet. But the F75, I own it. It's in my closet. It'll happen. Next month, probably. There's a weird thing that happened this year where, like, nobody released any keyboards for the first 3 months of the year. And all of a sudden, everybody was releasing keyboards in the last month. So I've just been so swamped. I've also just been sick. And that's, like, the amount of keyboards that I've had to turn down recently is a bit of a bummer, because some of them are cool, but I'm just like, you know, you gotta prioritize. What is switch film, and is it necessary? Switch film is a little film that you put in your switches to reduce some of the potential wobble in your switch. Like it goes in between your housing. The two housings. There we go. It's not necessary in most modern switches. Oh. Come. But if you're doing any, like, older switches, it can be really helpful. It can also enhance the sound a little bit. Especially if you use, like, the Poron switch films. There was a bit where I was switch filming anything. Paul, howdy hey. Honest opinion, you think mode is worth the money? I think mode caters to a really specific aesthetic and brand image. And if that aligns with what brings you joy, then yeah, it's worth the money. I know that's like really a bit of a corporate slug answer, but like that's kind of how I feel about mode. Like, they aren't necessarily my thing. They don't make super budget friendly stuff, but I see a lot of people that enjoy their boards and they make good keyboards. So that's a question for you to determine. And that can be said about a lot of keyboards and keyboard brands, though. Okay, this is actually way easier than I thought it would be without the standoffs because I'm using the plate foam. If I didn't use the plate foam, it'd be the Wild West. Let's get this unboxed. Ah. Ooh. I just really like how these switches look. They have like a really nice sheen to them. What's your take on the Rainy 75 now? I think it still holds up. In fact, like, so I've done 3, almost 4 videos this month just on boards competing at that niche. And so between the Rainy 75, the Womier SK75, which will be coming out this week, the Tide 75, and the ND 75, they all pack different features that different people could find really enjoyable. None of them are inherently the best. None of them are inherently the worst. They all have their pros and cons. And I think that space has never been more competitive, which is really good. Because now we're seeing companies like start to eat the shipping cost and all of that kind of stuff. So I think it's really good. Posture. Oh my god. Look at my posture. It's just naturally so bad. Thank you. You're keeping me honest. Oh, it looks like my Twitch chat has just died. Why did it die? That's weird. Did Twitch finally get to me? Paul, howdy hey. Any cheaper brands similar to Mode aesthetic? Not that I know of. I mean, if there was a brand that was just ripping off Mode's keyboards, I wouldn't really want to recommend it. But like, I don't really know that there's anybody doing like the similar kind of like customization and like appeal like Mode is doing. For a cheap price, I should say. Have you checked the Leobog High 8? No. I haven't. The #1 thockiest linear switch that you would recommend. It doesn't exist. It's like finding the Holy Grail. I miss Mr. Numpad. There's a character coming in this week's video that's relatively similar to Mr. Numpad. All of my characters are the same. I have like one character voice, and it's, ooh wee, I'm a Rick and Morty ripoff, but not Justin Roiland because we don't like that guy anymore because he was cringe. I'm just a random discount voice actor from Rick and Morty. Yeah. So that's all my characters. Thok Goober. I think Budget Goober is the one in this week's video. Yeah. What do you think about the Newfie Halo 75 V2? They were supposed to send me one, and then they just didn't. So now I'm like, I don't have an opinion on it. I haven't tried it. It looks cool, though. But, like, aesthetically, it looks cool. I don't know if it's good or not. The I'm Mr. Meeseeks? Yeah. It's like somewhere in between Mr. Meeseeks, Poopy Butthole, and like Morty. But I think it's just generic, zany, white guy. you know? I kind of want to build this thing without the screen, but... because then I can swap it in and out a lot. I think I'm going to do that. Alright, will you guys protest if I build this thing without the screen? Okay, hold on. Let me do a YouTube poll real fast. Build with screen. Yes, no, IDC. Alright, I'm going to start that poll real fast of if I should build this thing with or without the screen. Sorry, Twitch chat, you have to vote on YouTube. But go ahead and place a vote, and I'll be right back. I'm going to run to the bathroom. Okay. We're back? Oh. Oops. Sorry, I see somebody spamming. Let me ban them. I'm so sorry. They're doing a typing test, guys. Come on, give them a break. Okay. Also, if you're on YouTube and you switch the live chat in the top left corner to, like, top chat, it filters out spammers. Sound test? Okay. Okay. Oh, come on. 61% say build with screen. I hate democracy. Ah! Alright. Alright, you guys. So as it currently stands, what mount is it going to use? If I just plop this bad boy in here. No mount, right? So let's pop this on. The magnetic closure. Okay. Whoa! Oh my god! It just turned on. That's kind of sick. I guess it's got a battery in there. That magnetic cable is really cool. It's just a massive shame that they did not include a magnetic cable with the screen. So, let's look at the mounting styles. Here's the problem. I want to use the maglev mounting style the most. However, they didn't give me any instructions. So I have to entirely guess on how to use it. Let's guess. I have no idea. Can you guys decipher this? Okay, here's what I decipher. I decipher that one needs to go on the top and one needs to go on the bottom. However, which one goes on the top and which one goes on the bottom? Posture check. Ah! Oh my god. The posture check is killing me. Ah! Why have you done this? Okay. Guys. So, theoretically, magnets are going in part of this. Put the same polarity magnets on top of each other. No, but you're like... No. I think what's happening is the magnet goes here. Let me suss this out, you guys. I'm a bit of a tech YouTuber, all right? Let me suss this out real fast. Shoot. I can't use my Linus Tech Tip screwdriver? Oh no. It's too magnetic. Darn it. Guys, I've got this. I really want to try the magnet mount. Let me try my WoW stick. Now, if this does this, these should repel, right? Yes! Yes! Science! Woo! Okay, but how does that... I'm gonna figure it out. I'm going to figure it out. Put all these over here. To this one. Please clap. Oh, shoot. Actually, this is kind of nice that it's so magnetic, but also... It's just a little bit much. The underside of the plate. Yeah, that's what I figured. But, like, we'll get there. We'll get there. Huh. Show us Nola. We all want to see Nola. Nola is what we live for. Show us Nola. We would greatly appreciate Nola being shown. Nola is the reason I get out of bed at night. And W's for Nola. I'm gonna just wait for her to show up, honestly. I'm not gonna wake the demon. I've been tormented so much by Nola today. Okay. I'm actually so excited by this magnet mount, and I hope it's decent. Guys, I love magnets. So if I could do multiple magnets in one board, that's pretty awesome. What's your total level on RuneScape? On which account? My Iron Man, my main. Like every league that I've played. I've had to basically quit RuneScape because it was ruining my life. I wouldn't do anything except play RuneScape when I play RuneScape. I just don't have enough self-control to do other things. Like other video games, I can like keep it under wraps, but RuneScape, no. I don't know. I've got 99 Slayer. That's about all I remember. A couple other 99s. Okay. Now, with these magnets installed, is this what I think it will do? Yes. Okay. Now, theoretically, I put this right here. I don't want this. Okay, can you please turn off, young man? Thank you. I'm going to put this here through this hole and then screw on the nut to the top. Is there an easy way to screw on this nut? Am I missing something? Ah, no! It's gone forever. I really hope they gave me some spares. Let's do this. Oh, wait. I got this. Yep. Yes. Did I do it? That was not the smartest way I could have done it, but let me check that it, like, magnets. Oh yeah, it's reflecting. Yes! Woo! All right. POV. You are him. Hipyo, it's almost midnight in my country. Can you play the sample now, please? Hyper Shiba. All right, trade offer. You become a channel member. I show you a preview of my new song. Good trade? Okay, wait. I feel like I could be doing this way smarter. What's the meme? Think smarter, not harder? I'm thinking harder, not smarter. You have 12 cents on your account? No! But my trade offer. There's gotta be a better way to do this than what I'm doing, because what I'm doing is not smart. Unless it worked. I mean, it clearly worked. So. Yeah, I'll take it. You still can't find me on Twitch? Twitch.tv/Hipyo? What do you mean? What do you think about the Acco Lavender Purple? I think I've done a video with those. They were good when I lubed them myself. I'm gonna be honest, my girlfriend told me let's have fun in bed, and I told her I'm watching Hipyo. Am I cooked? Yeah, I think by not inviting your girlfriend to watch Hipyo with you, you've probably cooked yourself. Like, if you were like, hey, let's have fun in bed, and you pulled out Hipyo Tech in bed, I feel like you'd be having a really good time. But you made the grave error. No girl wants to know that you're watching Hipyo Tech without her. Every girl wants to watch Hipyo Tech with you. What are your thoughts on Keepsprawl as a vendor? I bought my Neo 80 in January. I still don't have it. Is that their fault? I don't know. I don't know. You use the lavenders in your most popular... Yeah, okay. So those Acco lavenders are good if you lube them. They're not that good if you don't lube them. Unless they sell a pre-lube version now, because that video was like 3 years ago. Is the wooting really a game changer? If you play Osu, Valorant, CSGO, and like to side strafe, then yes, potentially might change how you play the game. If you answered no to any of those questions, it's hard to say. Probably not. Sorry, I gotta pull this over here. Can confirm, am girl, enjoy watching Hipyo occasionally in bed. See, guys? All right, your Venmo will be on the way. I cannot get this to screw into the screw. Normally, it's the opposite issue. I need the world's tiniest wrench, and they didn't give me the world's tiniest wrench. So I'm having to do it by hand. I can send a photo of my cat. Is that a good trade offer? You know what? That's a pretty good trade offer, actually. That's maybe class. Okay. You want a preview of my next song? You want a preview of my next song? Let me find it. Do you want the instrumental? I could play the instrumental. How about that? Is that preview enough? Where's my folder that I keep all my songs in now? Okay. I don't know where the instrumental went. Okay, you know what? Okay. Why are we spamming? Here you go. This is just for you because you asked. Oh, that was so loud. Why was that so loud? I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Man just said I at 10 million decibels. I'm waiting for the fallout in chat. Oh, so sorry. So sorry. Okay, here we go. Ready? I used to try things to see what would happen. There you go. I'm not liking the way I've been pathing lately. Oh shoot, this isn't the instrumental. Everything's been going on to my head. And maybe I'd be better off. Oh, my bad. Now you have to hear me sing. For once in my life, I'm not lying. I'm done with the pieces of my thing. I'm ready to find my way. Oh, I'm ready to find my way. Stop down for coffee. I don't even like things going rocky. I'm loving the highs and lows. Don't block me. I'm seeing the light, but now there's darkness. Don't even try. Gave up. Oh, there's a swear word. Be careful. Close your ears. My life feels like I'm dying from the inside. My walls are lying to my own eyes. Don't think I'll find peace, but I might try things to see what would happen. I'm not lying.
I'd be better off trying. For once in my life, I'm not lying. I'm done with the pieces of my think. I'm ready to find my way. Oh, I'm ready to find my way. Stopped down for coffee, and now I just like things going rocky. I'm loving the highs and lows, don't block me. I'm seeing the light, the light, the light. Well, I thought that if I had followed my dreams, then she would love me. It's not how it seems, felt like it's dagger straight to
Finally
the
figured out how to
eye.
get the song.
Don't think I'll find peace, but I might try things to see what would happen. I'm not liking the way I've been pathing lately. I think that everything's been going off to my head, so maybe I'd be better off trying. For once in my life, I'm not lying. I'm done with the pieces of my think. I'm ready to find my way. Oh, I'm ready to find my way.
There you go. I was too busy to stop it, so you actually got to just listen to the whole song. Oops. My bad. But back to jazz. Please notice me, my phone is on 1%. Brah! Okay, you'll be missed. Back to jazz. Order yourself some sweet and sour chicken, bro. Love your vibe. Oh my god, thank you so much. Thank you. I will order myself some sweet and sour chicken. So my camera just died. Bartez, thank you. Did it overheat? Already? Ah. Oh no, I think that was just battery dead. I think we're good. Did he already mention the aula? My god, you guys need to give it a rest. I told you, it's next month. That was a great song. Thank you. Thoughts on the board so far? For those just joining, I love how many mounting styles there are. Very overwhelming though. I'm just a tinge overwhelmed. Okay, I'm gonna put this on. Are you ever gonna review any HMX switches? I checked out HMX switches in my Rainy 75 video, and I liked them more than the JWK switches that were in that video. Okay, this is how I'm gonna do it. Elbow content. Everybody look at my elbow and say, wow, great elbow you've got there, Hipyo. I love your elbow that you have. Sure is a cute elbow. Okay, anyways. Yes! Magnet mount! Magnet mount! Woo! Woo! That's actually so sick, though. Wait. That is so cool. Now, here's the problem, though. I think I want to put in this foam. And you guys are gonna get mad at me. But I'll do that later. I think what's gonna happen with this magnet mount is that it's gonna actually be tripping switches when I plug it in. But we'll find out later. To reassemble the board... Oh, I gotta do this. Let me plug in the screen. Let me plug in the screen. Foam is fantastic. I'm a bit of a foam enjoyer myself. Don't tell. Ugh, there we go. Screen is plugged in. And it works. Did I already accidentally unplug it? Or does it really just light up for like half a second? Oh no, it really just lights up for half a second. Sorry, I'm doing this off of frame. Okay. Wow, that's just really cool. I really like that you can feel the typing in your other hand. Maglev, kinda sick. Not gonna lie. Okay. Now here's the problem. I need keycaps. And I was gonna use the Lord of the Rings keycaps on this one, but then I'm doing a Lord of the Rings themed build tomorrow. And I don't know that I feel like putting them on and then removing them just to put them on another board tomorrow. So... Don't you think it'll be a little annoying? Yes, but I'm gonna put foam in anyways, so I won't actually... It won't be this significant. Let me go check what I've got clicking.
Don't spray lube.
No. I think... Oh, thanks for the Twitch Prime energy. I appreciate it. See, guys, I am live on Twitch. It's real. Ronaldo, what are the switches? I don't know. They were mystery switches from Gadaron. I'm sorry. They sent me a bunch. Yeah. Should I put my plant keycaps on? I think these are the wrong... I think these are the prototypes that were the wrong color. So I don't actually think they're going to work. Let me double check. I don't know, guys. I don't think the color's going to work. Do you guys think the color works? I don't think it does. I have GMK Botanical, but I think that will also clash. Color doesn't match. Nah, 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 nah. All right, everybody said nah, 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 nah. I could try Botanical. Thank God you're on Twitch. Yeah, don't tell Twitch. I don't think I'm supposed to be on Twitch. I just kind of stopped caring. Hold on. I think GMK Botanical will also not look good on this, unfortunately. It's a factory fresh set. But let's look. Let's just scope it out. I think this also won't work. Although, I'm going to be honest, I don't know of a keycap set that will work with this color. I own a lot of keycap sets, but... Wait, why does this look so much more, like, muted? It's not bad. It's not bad, but it's not... It's bad? I just... Guys, I don't know what keycaps to use. But it's already 3 o'clock. I'm getting sleepy. Any cream set? No, I think cream is going to clash more. I could just use a black on white set. Because, like, here's a green set that's creamy. This is, Infinity Delight. And it also just doesn't work. Here's what I could do. Let me set the color temperature to colder on my light. I don't have a spare of my coffee set on me, though, so I don't... do I? I don't think so. Hold on. Final resort. Final resort. Minimal. Is this minimal? I don't have PBT corn. I gave it to Epic Gardening. I made him a corn-themed keyboard. It was a disaster. I don't know what set this is. I bought it a while ago. One of the Omni-type sales, I think. Why are you not supposed to be on Twitch? They don't allow multi-streaming, right? But I couldn't figure out how to disable it without signing out of everything in my Streamlabs, so I just kind of left it. Perfect! Oh, they do now? Oh, never mind. Alright, I'm supposed to be here, guys. Is this actually just... did I forget one of the maglevs? No, I didn't. Why is this sagging a bit? It's sagging a little bit on this side. Oh well, I'll figure that out later. Okay, this still clashes a little bit. But guys, at this point, I don't know. What's good, Hipyo? I'm a huge fan. Could you please cool me down? It's hot. It's very hot. That is a default keycaps? Yeah. Okay, well, knowing that I won't get banned is a great thing. I'm trying to get Twitch to send me to TwitchCon, because I want to go to San Diego this fall. So, I want to go back to streaming on Twitch a little bit. I just want to go visit the San Diego Botanical Garden, and I need an excuse to. I think TwitchCon is the perfect excuse. And the San Diego Zoo. But mostly the Botanical Garden. The zoo is really cool, but what can I say? Okay, yeah, this is going good. I have the Founder's Badge, but my Amazon Prime isn't working to sub to you. I am sorry. I don't know why that would be doing that. But it's okay. It's okay, Thok Dog. I don't need it. Alright. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of an imbalance on this maglev mount. And that could be 100% my fault for doing it without instructions. Or maybe it's intentional. I don't know. Hey, Coley's in the chat. Howdy hey. Howdy hey. Hipyo the soy boy? Dude. If I wasn't allergic to soy, I would be slurping that up. Well, I'm not, like, allergic to it, but it makes me very sick. You know what I mean? Did you guys know if you don't own a 5-gallon bucket, you're not a real man? Because I just learned that recently. So I'm proudly not a real man because I don't own a 5-gallon bucket to make ice cream in.
Don't spray the
No. Archie, howdy hey. Thanks for the Prime sub. This board looks awesome if I didn't already have like 4 solid 65%. Yeah, that tracks. I think...
Don't spray the
Oh, and CX, howdy hey. Thanks for the Prime sub. I would say what makes this board cooler than the other 7 cool 65% that I have is how many different ways you can build it. Like the maglev and the spring and the floating pogo and the gasket and the O-ring mount and the leaf spring. Like that makes it unique to me because I can't do that in any of the other 65% that I have. Why is the Q button flashing? I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say Bluetooth pairing. Okay, we're doing it. Ooh! Always wanted to try leaf spring mount. Yeah, I enjoy leaf spring. It's pretty cool. It's not my favorite. Just because it's like, to me it's a bit finicky to like install. But like, it is nice. A white cap with an orange letter would be perfect. Maybe. Ooh. This is so creamy. This is no case foam, too. Are you excited for when the Wooting 80HE releases? So, to me, I'm not very excited by Hall Effect keyboards. Except for one that I can't legally talk about. So, like, I think the Wooting 80HE will be really nice for the people that care about Hall Effect boards. But for me, you know, it's another keyboard. It's a Hall Effect keyboard. Wooting tends to have the best software. So that's exciting, I guess. I read Twitch chat, but in order to read Twitch chat, I have to scroll down on my monitor because my multi-chat thing is broken. So, like, I'm trying my best to read Twitch chat. And also YouTube chat. You guys aren't invisible. Just so you know, I care about you. But YouTube is like, we should call it YapTube because of how much YouTube talks more than Twitch chat. But yeah, so far, like, the Gateron style of Hall effect switches, I think is, like, fundamentally kind of flawed. And that it just doesn't sound or feel very good. So as someone that puts a high priority on sound and feel in keyboards, most importantly, feel, I've just been, like, kind of lukewarm on Hall effect. And that's as a gamer, too. There's a 175U. Am I, like... Oh, okay, I was missing. I'm blind. You think the Lecker V2s are also going to be meh? I mean, I don't want to speculate that hard. But I can't imagine that they're going to be much better. So, like, I'm taking a look at the new Akko Hall effect keyboards soon. I don't know if those have been announced, so I don't know if I just leaked something. And they're good. Like, they're good, but they're still a Hall effect keyboard. And, like, until that gap is filled, I'm not going to personally care that much about them. So, like, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh! Okay. So far, this is a very... Ooh. Wow. Oh my gosh. So far, so good, boys. Anyone know why the Zoom65 is priced at $179 on the Melitrix website, but when you place it in the cart, it jumps up to $215, not including shipping? Is that real? Did you select options that make it more expensive and just not realize it? Because that would be my guess. Because I checked all the boxes. I didn't add any extras. Zoom65 V3. Wait, are they charging you? No. Yeah, mine's fine. I don't know. What camera do you use for your face? Sony A7 III. Okay. What do I want to use? Probably page down, page up, and delete. Is that that's a different profile, ain't it? Which one do you like more, the Zoom65 or Zoom75? Well, so the Zoom65 V3 has a lot more to its internals than the Zoom75 that currently exists and is purchasable. So in that respect, the Zoom65 is giving you a lot more than the Zoom75 is giving you. Like the Zoom75 is a bit of a wonk. But the Zoom65 is a 65%. So, where's the... Is there no delete key that's like... Okay, here we go. All right. Oh, it is a different profile, but I really don't care. I really don't feel like fishing for the right page app. Is this the right page app? Nope. I don't care anymore. Oopsie. Oh, wait. I need this. Oh. Put this in. Why is it so hard to find ISO keyboards? A variety of reasons. Mostly comes down to there's less demand for ISO keyboards. And less demand means less reason for them to make it. Contrary to what Europeans like to think. And you know what? Americans do it too. We aren't the center of the world. Also, ISO is a bad layout. Anyways. Sorry, I know. Guys, I always do this. I stream when Europe is most active. And then I piss off Europe. But I think you guys can take it. You guys know how to take a joke. All right? You guys know how to take a joke. It's fine. I don't mean it, Europe. I don't mean it. Okay, here we go. So this is already done. That was really quick. And by really quick, I mean I've been live for an hour and a half. That's actually pretty good. Yeah. Real quick, let me turn my mic filter off. So noise suppression is off. Here's a quick sound test. What is so loud? Oh, it's my terrarium fan. Okay. Here we go. That sounds legitimately incredible. Wow. These Gateron switches are just a little bit sluggish, which is a bit of a bummer. But I think once you type on them for a while, they're going to feel like, this is crazy. Gotta balance out my... There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. Wow. 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 You know, I was going into this thinking, like, why would anybody buy this over, like, a fully pre-built keyboard that costs like $100 cheaper? And this is just the magnetic mount, and like I'm pretty impressed. Granted, full disclosure, It's not shipping until October. You like what I did there with the rhyme? That was pretty clever. But that's pretty, it's so far, that's really impressive. What's your mouse? Logitech G502 Lightspeed. It's the best mouse. Fight me. But like, okay, let me just give you 30 seconds of typing. Wow. That's stellar. Sorry, I gotta turn my thing back on. All right, there we go. I got hot. It's like 80 degrees outside, which for Seattle, that is infinitely hot. That's my Windows sound. I'm gonna plug this thing in real fast because I have a very strong feeling that it's gonna give me a lot of dead inputs. Oh, it's stuck on Bluetooth mode. God, they gave me a manual, right? Where are the macros? Why? They always do this. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Here's something really cool. I forgot to show this off. You guys want to see something really cool? Wait. Oh! That's cool. All right, we're going to try this thing wireless. Because this is the 2.4 gigahertz dongle that goes in here. And you can seal this back up. Sorry. Seal this back. Sorry, you can seal that back up. Or you can go. Womp. Womp. I like that. That's nice. What I don't like is no physical on-off switch. That's just my own personal gripes, but I really like having a physical on-off switch. Rather than everything being macros. Ooh, this is like... Did I put that on wrong? Or... I think they could strengthen the magnets on this a bit. Because it's a little bit, Did I just not slot it in right? Is it upside down? There we go. Okay, there we go. Let's try the dongle. Dongle time. Bah! Any dongle hole connoisseur instantly knows a dongle hole. Yeah, I detected that. I used my dongle hole finder. Okay, is this plugged in now? 2.4 dongle. Oh! That's kind of nice. Wait. Hold on, let me pull this up. They have a web configurator like they do with VIA. Oh. I think it's still on Bluetooth mode. Tell me the hotkeys. Tell me the hotkeys. Please. Hmm. Nope. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull up Via, and I'm gonna load the hex. I'm gonna load it up because they gave it to me. Or not the... Oh, what? It's a bin file for Via? Okay, well, let's load it and see what happens. Oh, that's not working. Is that only with on? Try Alt F4. You guys are like literally so smart right now. Like, I don't know what I'd do without you. Okay. Let's use Via's website. Web Via. .4 gigahertz dongle doesn't work. We could try loading the draft definition. Awesome. Okay, well, we're looking it up. I'm looking it up. I'm looking up the hotkeys. You think it's FNU? Which one's FN? Doesn't seem to be switching. Let me just double check that it's not in my PDF sheet. Oh, guys, I'm literally blind. I'm literally blind. Why am I so dumb? Look at this. Look at this. Okay. Just real quick. Here's the sheet that they gave me. For first use, is this visible on screen? Yeah, okay. After plugging in the cable, press FN and T to switch to wireless mode. Wait, but actually that doesn't tell me how to switch to 2.4 gigahertz mode. Okay, maybe I'm not dumb. But I'm a little bit dumb. Let's try it just plugged in then. Is this FN? Which one's FN? Which one's FN? Which one is FN? I don't know anymore. This is a try mode. I can't use my key tester to determine. FN should be the key that says FN? Oh, shoot. I know, but it's not working when I hit FNT. I don't think there's a bent pin. It sure ain't working. Let's check for a bent pin. Maybe it's user error. Either of these are probably my FN. And there's no bent pin on either of them. I don't know anymore. Huh. FN and T. FN and T. And there is a switch. Let me do this. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Did I do it? Wait. Wait. Ugh! Oh my god. Okay. They probably could have explained that a lot better. Wow, okay. So it's actually looking like every single key is working perfectly fine in the magnetic mount mode. I was expecting some degree. Also, my control is the FN key, by the way. For those of you that were wondering, this is the FN key. But I can't read. Okay. We did it. The board works. Impressively, it works really well with no foam. Well, no case foam. Let me show you. Let me see if it also now works in the... No. Okay. I'm trying to pair the dongle, and it just won't work. I'm going to chalk this up to beta. I could try turning this switch back on. Nope. I know you guys don't care to watch me troubleshoot, so I'm just going to deal with this later. But, I mean, this is the kind of stuff that, like, it will work. It will work. It's recognizing the dongle, but not my inputs because it wants to be on Bluetooth mode. Let me try FNB. FNT just hard resets it. Huh. This is weird. Well, that's not what makes this keyboard exciting. What makes this keyboard exciting is its different mounting styles. So let's check out its different mounting styles. Okay. So that was the maglev. FNQ, I tried that. It didn't work. I tried the key binds that they gave me. I tried everything. So, I want to try this foam. This is the case foam. Which goes on this way. Why would it? No. Goes on this way? Why would they? Yeah, it does. Okay. I pulled off the wrong paper. Where can you get a bare-bones Zoom65? Probably from the Mellitrix website. If not, then maybe somebody's selling one on Boardwalk, my keyboard marketplace. No, foam, please. No. Are you gonna look at the Keychron Q1 Max? I think I already have, haven't I? I don't remember. I think I have one. I wanted to sell on Boardwalk so bad, but it needs a social security number. Yeah, literally every marketplace in the world now that isn't breaking the law requires one from their sellers. So eBay requires one. All those other websites require one. And it's not Boardwalk that requires it. It's the payment provider. So you aren't giving it to us. We don't get to see your social. The payment provider gets to see your social to make sure that you're not doing money laundering. Yeah. There's a law that passed like 4 years ago. It surprised me at first too. But yeah, in the US, it's required. eBay requires it now too. It's a bit of a womp womp. I think PayPal, once you surpass a certain amount as well. Okay, we've got the foam on. I just want to see what the... Oh, yeah. Oh. Ooh, that's my sweet spot. Hipyo, can you give me an extra howdy hey? Just this once, alright? Don't tell anybody I did this for you. Howdy hey. Been binge watching your vids, curious what your grip strength is? I don't know. Probably really strong, because I'm just such a strong... Oh, that sucks. Such a strong little guy. Which way was this inserted? This way. There we go. Yeah, this song is going a little bit hard right now. What grade can you climb? Nowadays, only like V4, V5. Because I am weak. I had to take a whole entire year off rock climbing. Because of injury. And then I just haven't gotten fully back into it since. What do you actually use keyboards for? Well, I have so many keyboards that a lot of them are display, or I give them to friends, or they go into the closet of doom. Ugh. Customer service hold music goes hard. This does sound like customer service hold music. Now I cannot get this cable back in for the life of me. We're just having a struggle day. Okay, but you know what I actually wanted to do? Is look at something other than the screen. Because remember how he said the screens are mid? So let's look at something other than the screen. No! Did you overheat or did your battery die? They're trying to shut me down. They're trying to shut me down. I want the, like, lighthouse module. Turn this back on. Oh, it's back. Okay. Outside of gaming, Hall Effect is pretty meh. Yeah, it is. In Hall Effect's current state, with how its switches are, it is only good for gaming. Or, I shouldn't say that, but it only gives you an advantage for gaming. So, like, in typing situations, it's actually a disadvantage, especially if you're using rapid trigger. Because you can have a lot of mistypes. So, like, it's less than ideal for that, if you're someone that, like, only types. Oh, this is cool. I think there's supposed to be an LED for this. You guys think this is cool? This little dots module? Well, Thok, no worries. Yeah, I love Washington. Washington's sick. It's like California, but good, you know? Is Keychron good for gaming? Bruh. The Zoom65 liftoff design is amazingly cool. Yeah, I really like that one. Okay, I'm putting this back in here. Oh. Those screws were... Okay. That's fine. I haven't tried coffee chip ice cream switches. The ROG Aidbach is a good keyboard, albeit a bit of an overpriced keyboard. Okay. With snow switches, I should say. It's good. With the other switches, it's kind of meh. Now, this is still the magnet mount. Which, by the way, look at that. That's so cool. Okay, yeah. That's really clean. Let me just give you guys a quick sound test of this. So check this out. This is full case foams. That's really nice. Interestingly, the foam really brings out the case noise in this build. Maybe it's because of the magnet. It's quite interesting. Like, do you hear like the subtle like aluminum reverb? That's really interesting. The top row is too muted. Every other row I feel like is hitting how I want. Oh, except for those two keys. What? Okay, there we go. Wow. I mean, it sounds for itself. It sounds for itself. This is a really nice keyboard. I only tried one mounting option though. So there's still all of these other mounting options that you could try. And maybe I'll do another stream trying them. But honestly, so here's the good thing and the bad thing about having a lot of different mounting styles. Is it doesn't matter once you find the one that you like. And I think this one is pretty good. Wait, is my noise reduction still on? Hold on. Why does it feel like it's testing? It feels like it's still on, but it's not. It's really weird. Okay, it's just my sound is weird. You guys were able to hear the keyboard all right, right? Oh, well now you can't see the keyboard. Thanks, Sony. Thanks, Sony. Maybe. Sounds like droplets of marble. Yeah. What's the keycaps? I mean, it's GMK minimal 2. So it's literally black on white. This is great. I think if you're patient enough to wait until October for this board, if you care about group buys, if you like the aesthetic, I mean, the aesthetic is the classic Zoom kind of chunky look. And it's really pretty. My Zoom65 PCB is bad. 8 months waiting on a replacement so far. That sucks. I would definitely bother them a little bit harder. What do you think of the Epo Maker Aula 75? I have one. I have not tried it. To me, at a glance, it looks really overhyped, but who knows? It might be really good. I'll try it next month. With cool features like being able to store your 2.4 gigahertz dongle in the back, that's kind of neat. There it is. There's my dongle. Ooh. Yeah. Overall, I think this thing is pretty cool. I don't have any discount codes, but you can check it out using the link from !build or the link down below. I do make a commission if you buy one. I don't care what keyboard you buy though. So, you know, don't buy it unless you want to buy it. What do you think of the Bridge 75? Everybody keeps asking me about that, and I don't have one yet. Did your recent giveaway end? I'm going to be pulling on probably Thursday because a bunch of stuff came up this week and I have to get all the entries in a spreadsheet. Wow. I mean, this thing is just really nice. Okay. I think that's it for me today. I have to go make dinner. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of this keyboard down in the comments down below. Honestly, oh, I think that one was actually battery. Nope, that was an overheat. Okay. I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, I'm switching to face cam. There we go. Am I present now? There we go. Overall thoughts. If you're patient enough to wait for the group buy time, I think it's a good pickup. I think the mounting styles are really interesting. I think I would have loved to have tested the software and all of that other features a little bit more, which is a bit unfortunate. But if you want a full video on this, let me know. I don't know. Anyways, that's it for me. I will talk to you guys later. Farewell. Thanks for watching.